Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to a Tuesday in which I have no idea where I am. I logged in and found myself in IKEA for no apparent reason. It happens. I'm going to assume that I must have been doing something that required me to collect stuff from IKEA. My inventory doesn't give me a hint. The most it tells me is at some point I've been around a lot of furnaces and a lot of pillagers. Oh well. Welcome everybody. I will. It's definitely a Tuesday. I hope that everybody is doing okay and managing to get through their week okay. I know we've got quite a few people in. I will mention there is a poll at the top of the stream because I could have flipped a coin, but I'd rather I was about to say rely on chat, but yeah, that feels like it's a bad idea sometimes. But at least it's a controlled reliance on chat. At least I didn't say I'd rather flip chat. I'd rather have a nap. Welcome into Blast and Frauke and Sydney and True Purple, who all got here before the beginning of the stream. So welcome in all of you. And then we have the parade of bots, always good. Yeah, exactly, Blast. But there are so many things that yes. And welcome into Feg. Yes, a hydrate and a hydrate and a blast. I'll hydrate. Thank you, Blast. And was there a stretch to go with that? Scroll. No. No? Ah, Feg got the stretch just now. I was starting to wonder. I had a stretch to go with. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. You've got me trained. Apparently, I need a stretch to go with my hydrate. And otherwise it feels wrong. Bo, welcome in. Jerry May, good to see you. Many scurryings, which is always fantastic. We're on to another round of scurries. Because we've got another donation to make. Apparently chat is running off the same brain cell. Feg, welcome in. Good time zone. Midna, welcome in as well. Good to see you. Have hot cocoa, and yes, you made enough to share. Ooh, yum. Feg on a 22-month subscription. Squirrel! Thank you, Feg. Very, very much appreciated. Raven, welcome in as well. So many scurries. I could have flipped a coin, but I flipped... Yes. Yes, you're right there, Feg. We can commit some defenestration if we want. Have I put in windows? Yeah, there's some up there. Defnurblestration. I mean, we need to work out where Fnurbles is going at some point. There is now. Thank you, Feg. Hydrate and a blast. Am I implying a flufferfish pop? Probably. Swearing a brain cell? Why are we swearing a brain cell? I am about 3 elements short of paying attention. Pavlov having the Uno reverse card played against them. Yep. I don't know, Sydney. Welcome in, Pixie. Good to see you. You know, I'm... shared brain cell on the pole. Yep. Why is the shared brain cell on a pole? What did... How... Who put a pole, and why is the brain cell on it? Oh, that sounds like something from Mythical Sausage. Shed brain cell on the pole. Shed brain cell on the pole. Shed brain cell on the pole. Hey. However, it's an 8-way shared brain cell, and we're going to be working on a lush cave. Thank you for making that decision. And, hey, what do you know? We have a functional Pokemon. Which is a rare, so you're apparently going to want to catch it. There you are. We have functional Pokemon today. Woohoo! I don't know what happened yesterday. All I do know is immediately after I logged off, it and re-enabled that overlay section, everything was running fine. So of course, my brain was like, well, that's just typical. I believe the instructions from chat are unclear. I need to go and build a lab. You know I'm kidding. Please don't hurt me. Ow. Look, I said don't hurt me. Yeah, Cooler, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day as well.
Rix, my old arch enemy.
Right. Okay, the instructions actually were clear. Actually, to be honest, the rakes are self-inflicted damage. Yeah, I put them there. I'm not entirely convinced I should leave them there. There are days I do wonder why I gave you all those things. You had built a lab. No, apparently we're working, due to common sense, we're going to be working on a lush cave. The lab will probably be tomorrow. Just to split the difference. What I'm thinking is we will split the difference, and at part of this week I will work on the creaking cave. The creaking lab. A good lush cave. You did hear lab. It was the other. It was the other option in the poll, Jerry May. Einstein developed a theory about space. It was about time too. Oh. So yeah, today we will work on the lush cave, as the poll shows, and tomorrow, because I'm not actually winding you all up. Yeah, you did hear it, and the reason you're not going crazy is because I'm a troll, and I commented chat's instructions were to make the lab, which of course chat didn't ask for. Chat asked for the cave, but I'm a troll. Part troll, part squirrel. So what we have this lovely little area that I've already dug out, and I'd like to make this feel like a lush cave because, well, it kind of feels like it's, well, yes. Will it be an overgrown lab or a lab in a cave? Neither. It's going to be this thing. This thing needs to be turned into a lab. Has my small drip leaf supplies. I've got about a stack and a quarter. All your trolls will belong to chat. Yep. Am I Trollissa? I don't know. I don't know what Trollissa is. That feels like something I should know and have no clue about. I certainly trollish. Although today I feel a bit like I'm off my trolley. Oh, Trollissa equals Mama Melissa when trolling. Oh. Yeah, no, I couldn't be up to that level. Mama Melissa is far, far better at being a bit of a troll than I could ever hope to be sometimes. Sounds like something you shouldn't Google. Yep, she is exceptional. Yeah. Mama Melissa is exceptional at a great many things, including being Mama Melissa, which, honestly, I don't know how she manages everything she does manage. Right. I was about to say, why am I not placing a clay block? And it's because I don't have any in my offhand anymore. Oh, that's a good start. Why can't I place this thing I no longer have in my inventory? Give me a minute here. I know the answer. Mama Melissa is a super mum. Yes, she really is. If this is going to be an authentic lush cave, how many drop creepers will there be? Nil. Fnurbles all. I am not installing a drop creeper into my lush cave. Although, that said, at the moment, none of it's lit up, so there could it could easily be drop creepers hiding at some point. More than enough to kill Scotsman whenever he enters it. He won't install them, but they will spawn in. Hey, Mr. Roo. Fnurbles all. So drop Fnurbles instead. We've seen drop Fnurbles. They drop off of that balcony regularly whenever they were when they were loose. We should probably return Fnurbles to their area. Racks around until lights are installed. Yep. He's just an excitable little chap. He is. Fnurbles is so nice. I really need to find Fnurbles' forever home. That sounds like it's a kid's book. Fnurbles' forever home. It's one of those sort of little, you know, one word per page type type things. This is Fnurbles. Fnurbles is like Spot. Spot is a good dog. Fnurbles is a confused little Fnurbles. But he's such an excitable little chap. And every so often, he looks for a new home. Fnurbles' forever home is the care home that Scotsman's in. Wow! A phrase you say to your little child or your elderly mother. Yes. I mean, given that I'm pretty sure that I've probably adopted Fnurbles somewhere along the line, I suspect foster child might not be the worst of things, particularly since he's now got a forever home, or at least a forever... Well... forever failing father. He's not got a he's not got an attentive father. He's got a squirrel. Sorry, Fnurbles. Skin featuring a baby carrier for Fnurbles. That's definitely going. That would definitely be yeah, better a squirrel father than none. True. I'm pondering a temporary skin change that might last a bit longer. Hey, Spam, welcome in. I'm pondering spending some time not as Indiana Scotsman, and I'm thinking of adopting my other persona, the Dread Pirate Captain Squirrelhammer, for a while. Your father was a squirrel and your mother smelt of elderberries. It does sound like a Monty Python one, doesn't it? You have not witnessed... Well, no, you haven't witnessed this other skin. Mostly because it doesn't exist. I need to design it. But the Dread Pirate Squirrelhammer has existed for a number of years as an image that was drawn for me. And in fact, I think it's the one that... Hold on. Is it... It's actually this one. And apparently... Be right back would be better. This image on the right hand side here is the Dread Pirate Captain Squirrelhammer. It's a an image I've had for a number of years, and that's an image I've had for a number of years of The Darkness is Falling. Have I managed to visit the new Lego store yet? Yep, I managed it. It has drained my wallet. I managed to purchase... I managed to purchase the Lego vending machine. Gonna have to acquire or use my mace more often. True. Just remember to feed the bats. Yeah. Hold on. Where is my other bed? I've lost my pocket bed. Turned it to blast. Ah, there it is. Hey, Volder. Hey, Elkhorn. There it is. I was trying to figure out where I'd left my pocket bed. Can't wait for June 1st to buy even more Lego flowers. There are some nice ones coming. Actually, let's just go this way. Whee! How was that not a splat? From the corner, apparently me losing my bed on Idiotic is embedded into my... Oh, blast. He was so happy to start the year when they did the Lego Tulips, since Tulips your favourite. Oh, that's a nice choice. I do not in any way, shape or form... yeah. Throws a 4 poster at blast. Ow! Those things are heavy. Those are nice choices. This is just me trialing concepts for materials. One thing I am trying to avoid is I don't want to put tough in here. I feel like I've been overdoing the tough all over the place. So I'm hoping to avoid using tough in this cave. And stretch my legs a bit with a different set of materials. Tough luck on not using tough. Respawn anchors. Do I look like Grian? I even build the back of my builds, so I hope the answer to that is no. Yes, wow. Fairly sure nothing could get you quite as excited as seeing the Dutch fields of tulips in person. Look like? No. As chaotic? Maybe. Or yes, in Mr. Oo's opinion. Both enthusiastic greeblers. We have a Minior in chat, for those who might be after one. Chunk loaders we have access to in the pack you're playing need respawn anchors as a core component. Have fun with that. I mean it. Have fun with that. Although, to be honest, if they're just a core component, by the time you've crafted them, they probably won't explode. Oh, I was gonna... Yes. And under the heading of as excited as Sydney seeing a Dutch field of tulips, I'm still very, very... It's been a long time since it happened, but I got to visit the Lego factory in Billund and actually walk through the factory. Oh boy, that was a pilgrimage. Chaos Tween, welcome in. So, yeah. Was it like a remake of Willy Wonka except with plastic blocks? Yes. Except nobody ended up trapped in a machine, and all of the Oompa Loompas had been replaced with little cute robots. Bought by Lego's North America HQ fairly often. Still disappointed they've not put any big sculptures around. Goodness. Obviously, they're slacking there. Actually, no, I'm gonna swap that. Put those, and then that. That's better. Wonder what Danish for Oompa Loompa is. It's probably Oompa Loompa. Hey, Cal, have a good slurk. Look after yourself. It's important. It's a slurky kill. That sounds slightly wrong. Actually, no, let's go with those. You have a minifig of yourself from Tivoli Gardens. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is starting to feel like it's beginning to get a concept. New limited edition Slurky Kel on order now from Idiots Go Pop. Oh, I may have to spend some more time doing some more Idiots Go Pop. I haven't done any for a while, and those are silly, but fun. You also have the Lego Mineral Select set alongside your actual rock. Those are gorgeous. Those are lovely sets. And I'm out of clay. Hey, Bellfire, welcome in. Did you know Peruvian owls always hunt in pairs? They're in cahoots. Oh. A Slurky Kel is a sleepy lurky Kel, for those wondering. There's a plastic falcon. That's not what I was looking for. That's not what I was looking for. That's still not what I was looking for. Even more of that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I was looking for. Somewhere in here was what I was looking for. It just took far longer than it should have done. Hey, Ginger. Welcome in. A creeper plushie. Ooh. Look, you're going to make me want to go back out and see if I can actually get that goat plushie. I should see if it's still available from the place I saw it. I know a couple of people are like, you saw a Minecraft goat plushie and you didn't buy it. It was a moment of weakness. My wallet was still hurting from the Lego model. Got a new bee plushie.
No!
You got a new bee plushie. That's nice. Nibbles at the missing pieces. What missing pieces? You found the angry bee with a pollen-covered booty. Nice. Yes. I feel like rooted dirt is one I should probably use in this. And... do I have any coarse dirt? Yes. Just not much. Do I have some gravel? I think I saw some in one of these. Oh yeah, there we are. And a stack of dirt should give me 2 stacks of coarse dirt. Excellent. Why was it that they were angry? Probably because, I don't know. I was going to say probably because somebody had covered their booty. Yada dee. So I feel like coarse dirt on the floor, on the bottom of where I'm going to be putting the ponds makes sense. Hey, Super Wario. So the eyes were black, so it's less angry. Seems reasonable. Canadian dragon in a decaffeinated form, apparently. Yeah. Welcome in, dragon. Look, can I sleep now so that I can put this pocket bed back in my bed? Can I put this pocket bed back in my bed? I want to put it back in my pocket, but oh well. Elk? What did you do that might mean that Gingeroo would be upset at you? Inquiring minds feel that we should know. Pocket bed in your bed. Exactly. Yeah. You were told you should touch grass. They have that in a more right. At least there's coffee there. Okay, look after yourself, dragon, and thank you for the lurk. And thank you for the scurry. What did Ginger do? I really want to know. What happened? Somebody who has apparently missed something wants to know what's going on. AKA me. Coffee and grass. Have fun. Yeah. It sounds like it's, Ginger accidentally banned you in Pixie's stream today. Oh. Elkhorn. Elkhorn. What did you do? I feel that this is possibly Rowdy Elk got out, did they? Oh look, a streak! Welcome in, Footy, and welcome into the Blackclad Wanderer on a 5-stream streak. And you managed to escape. You weren't punning or anything. Uh-huh. Hey, Ritsu. Welcome in. Looks like everybody's feeling a bit sleepy today. We've got a sleepy Blackclad. We've got a sleepy Sydney. We've got all sorts of us feeling sleepy. Yeah. Two of those follow bots in quick succession, then Automod caught something totally innocent in Elk's comment, and you thought it was another follow bot and banned him. Oh, Elkhorn, Elkhorn. You clearly look too much like a bot today. Pun tax. Ooh, the accidental ban surely did change the weather. Exactly. Shows the weather balloon at blast. But if you do that, Feg, is it called Rover? Kiwi, welcome in. Landstrad, good to see you. Gave him a gift sub to make up for it. Elkon's being a naughty moose. Yep. Went to bed at like 10 a.m. Did not get to sleep till 2. Got maybe 2 or 3. Ow, Blackclad. That sounds like you should have gotten a bit more sleep. Launch garlic bread into space with a weather balloon. Next up, the pufferfish. Eh. I still think we should just set Rover on blast. Usually it just tried to be a nonny moose. Oh, hey, nonny nonny. Ooh, actually, I'm trying to decide if I want the water level to be up to here or up to here. Have to think about that one. Just your insomnia acting up again. Happens from time to time. That's never fun, Blackclad. Take care of yourself, and hopefully it'll let you get some more sleep at some point. Okay, that feels like the base of our first pond is nearly done. The pufferfish usually puts themselves in a corner sometimes. Usually as a result of too many bad puns. Why is my inventory full again? Oh, apparently I'm nowhere near being able to sleep. That's not helpful. Right, let's go and get rid of some of the stone in my inventory. That's out of sight. Oh yeah, that was a that freed up a few slots in my inventory. For once your own, you're supposed to work on something. Usually people just throw you in a corner, shoot you with arrows until you knock yourself back into a corner and stay there because, well, yes, apparently. Mummies aren't Stone Age or the Iron Age, they're from the Band Age. Oh, elk. That pun gives me a Band Age dilemma. Also, Bono is on the phone and wants to have a chat with you about referring to Band Aid. Hey, Ms. Mist, welcome in. Oh. Okay, we'll let that one through. Someone brought out the pyramid jugs. What did the pharaoh say to the pyramid sales? And shut up and take my mummy. Maybe you should have left elk banned. Maybe I should ban the puns. Yep. Also, you should. It is just the bots. Well, not. It's just auto mod being a little bit being auto moddy. Where's the pale moss? Oop, that. I'd like it not to be raining, please. Weekly plus low stats plus mono type. So, it's another Pokemon for you to try and catch. Fine, another one that will top that one. What do we call the aliens creating the pyramids? A conspiracy theory. It's obviously a pyramid scheme. Oh, sorry. Why do we call them a Opens and high. You could sort up and ban the fish. The moose is a problem enough. I mean, we could just throw them at Ginger. Throw the Sphinx at blast. Is that because that pun sphinxed? That's what I was looking for. And the Why Not was caught by Elkhorn, Blackclad, and Blast. Nicely done. Elkhorn to ban the moose. We appear to have unleashed the rowdy elk today. He be rowdy. He be elky. That should surely be late enough to sleep. Hey, finally. Oh, that's looking good. Yeah, that's feeling like the beginnings of a lush cave. What I might do is put a streak of rooted dirt straight through here. In the sort of style that you have. Grey Knight keeps showing you as low chaos. I think Grey Knight's confused then. Grey Knight is a liar. That too. Or just very, very confused. Let's see if I do a bit of that there. Oh, that feels nice. Bit of a straight line on the mossy cobble. Mostly because it's got nothing it's connected to, so let's do a bit... Oh. Well, that was the last of my mossy cobble. To the mossy cobble storage. Don't... Vibrates off to breed horses in Palia. I heard that there was a major update involving horses in Palia. So enjoy that, Ritsu. I think I might have been watching a Lily Mae Darling stream where they were talking about it. Just because you were kept encouraging, just unlocked 14 minutes ago. Aha! I must have seen the announcement video rather than anything else then. I think I was watching it. As I say, I think I was watching a Lily Mae Darling stream. This is not so confused anymore that it tries to feed you to small. Blackclad taught GK that it wasn't a snack. Giraffe was recently tried for their crimes in a court of law. He tried to convince the jury with a whole story, but the jury deemed it was a stretch. What does breaking the cursed mirror in Phasmo do? Or do I not want to know? Cursed hunt, automatic hunt. Ah. Yeah. Definitely not my thing then. I was watching Blackclad doing quite a lot of Phasmo last night. I had hoped to see more of Mama Melissa playing Repo, but unfortunately things got in the way of that. Had hoped to join Mama Melissa playing Repo, because apparently there's been an update, and all sorts of things have happened. I feel like if I'm putting this much rooted dirt in, I may have to put a custom derp tree above this. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Oh, that could be cool. Put a ring of custom azalea trees. I call azalea trees derp trees, Elk, because they always look like they're about to fall over, and they always end up generating in probably the most ridiculous manner. Oh no! The poor Lego Axolotls! Did I see MM's announcement? Not necessarily. Have a good nap, Ginger. They're in a lottle pieces. Oh no. Hey, Tor. I like this. This feels like it's a nice sort of cave edge for a lush cave. Squishes. Thank you, Blackclad. Okay, that's a shame, but definitely that comes under the heading of focus first on the things that you need to. No, I can understand it. Thank you for passing it on, though, Blackclad. But yeah. That's a shame, but it does make... It is entirely understandable. There are many, many things that could lead to that. Oh, there's a block I dropped. Get back here. do another one of those. And another one. And then 2 there. And some coarse... No, not coarse dirt. Rooted dirt. I need to get up higher. I need some uppies. We're going up, up, up. We're taking it higher. Trying to build some scaffold. Trying to build a cave roof. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think MM will be okay. It sounds like just focusing on MM for a while. MM is good people. And there will be a lot of people who look out for them, I'm sure. I consider myself lucky to know to know MM as much as I do. I wouldn't say I know MM. Because I don't generally interact with them on a daily basis, but yeah. The times I've gotten to hang out with MM have always been fun. Okay, that feels good. That's nice. I imagine she'll still be around. I bet. Posted the Lego Axolotls in Discord. Ooh, Axolotls. With a squirrel for scale. Oh, those are cool. Ah, I think I know those ones. Are they from one of the Friends sets? I think I saw a Friends Axolotl Sanctuary set type thing recently. And I'm fairly sure that might be the set that I saw. Friends Axolotl Adventure. Yay! I know my Lego sets. For those who are surprised by that. Haha! Do you not know me? Come on. I need sleep. And not place that block there. Oh well. I saw that message from Clan Pixie and thought I'd missed something in the most recent couple of minutes. I know I'm terrible at paying attention sometimes, so I thought it was just me. Have I finished this section? Oh no, I was going to do a bit more up here. No, hold on. I'm thinking more of the pale moss, just the usual folks not getting sleep. Yeah. And that in... I think that pretty much covers this section. Let's have a look from the cam account. Hey, Footy. Welcome in. And we have a Zatu in chat for a Pokemon collector. Apparently, during the making of these events, you've now had a pet copper golem just eyeing everything you do. Cute, but you're leaving your children lying. I did nothing. Blast. I did nothing. Okay, this feels like it's ready for putting water in. And foliage. So that we can start working downwards. Afterwards, some football. That sounds cool. I hope you have fun with that, Footy, and thank you for those 15 bits. I hope the football's good. Hey, Krish! Welcome in. Plenty of evidence that points to otherwise. Wow! Just wow! Hold on, why am I bringing all of this over here? Thank you for joining the scurry there. As I've said repeatedly in the past, every scurry matters. And for some reason, my brain has just tried to turn that into a Monty Python song. Wow, I've used up nearly all the rooted dirt I brought over. I'm going to keep that hand aside. Right. I was trying to miss that one, PCG. Ah, humbug. Oh well. Thank you, Cal. As always, I'm constantly a little bit uncertain about what I'm working on. Every scurry's sacred, every scurry's great. If a scurry is wasted, the bats get quite irate. If I try to fail, succeed, but what have you done? I have succeeded I have failed successfully. No. Hold on. I've successfully no, that doesn't work. Not sure which. Slip in and watch for a bit. Always lovely to see you, Footy. I have failed upwards. Yes, that's it. I've Peter Principled. That's not my... There we are. Oh, look! I've got a stack of small drip leaf. That might come in handy. I'm wondering if I can do something with cactus flowers. And I don't have much big drip leaves. Words are hard, yes. So is my ability to speak. Or my lack of. Words are hard. No. Oh, hold on. Eeny, meeny. Ah, 1. Really? I thought I had more bones than that. Oh, well. Oh, hold on. I've got bone meal. Yay! Alright, let's do the obvious. Going up, 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 building it higher, trying to build a drip leaf up until the sky. Broke your wisdom teeth. Oh no! Ouchie. Hail Hydrate. That's one you should have had out and was laying over. Oh. Yeah, wisdom teeth really do not actually have much wisdom behind them. Hail Hydrate. Alright. Rehearsing for Jack and the Beanstalk in... I'm going to assume that's Panto. I thought you could climb these things. Huh. I thought you could climb Drip Leaf. That's weird. Oh well. Hey, Kibo! Welcome in. You do love pantos. I mean, there are days that I swear my entire life is one. I'm going to set fire to a squid underwater. Ah, there's another bit of drip leaf. Whee! Hey, squid. Die. Burn! Burn underwater! Don't ask me how. Ah! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Doug Fnurblet. I broke my pumpkin. And I'm not carrying a... There we are. I'm not I broke my pumpkin and I'm not carrying a hoe. Some of those words don't sound like they go together properly. Fun fact, you paint sets for a small panto company. Oh, cool! That sounds fun. Better than breaking your melons. Oh my! Actually, I'm just going to turn that into black dye because I swear I get through more of that. Hasn't had a pain at all yet. Can't wait for the tooth to be out as it's been painful when it's growing. I hope that it gets looked after, Footy. I've had all of my wisdom teeth out because, yeah. And I've just realised there's a stretch from Kibo. Hey, Kibo, thank you for the stretch. Needle phobia. Needle phobia is definitely a thing that does get in the way. I can... So, yeah. No. That's... Yeah. Needle phobia is evil. The paint... Yeah. Gonna be put under with air and they... Oh, that's... I'm glad that they're able to actually figure things out. In a way that helps. I'm going to turn some of those bone blocks into some more bone meal. Right, so we've got big drip leaf. We've got small drip leaf. We've got some warped trap doors and some cactus flowers. Need to think about whether or not I can do that. You were KO'd when you had yours out. Nice. Did I have any lily pads? Oh. Huh. That could be a problem. I'm out of lily pads. Ouchie. That's, yeah, that's not cheap, Footy. Yeah, I think we might have to go on a side quest. Yikes. That's a lot of stress there, Footy. That's probably why it's costing 3k, to make sure that they've got enough people to look after you properly. Why am I still carrying my hoe? Who knows? Is that a hoe in your pocket, or are you just pleased to build? Alright. One more. Oh dear. Shouldn't have taken that one. To fill out a full medical history, they will, yeah. Exactly. You'll be fine, Footy. That sounds like that's the reason why it's going to cost so much, is because they're being careful. care and attention of a footy. Definitely needed. So, do I bring the water level up to another block higher? I kind of feel like it needs it. Pretty much all of the lush caves all seem to have the water level be right at the top of the doohickey. You know, the what's-a-flip. I think the little breaks we'll put in later, Feg. But I kind of want some going down between each of the layers. Down from there to here, down from here to here, down from here into this one, possibly one coming off the edge of this. That sort of thing. I absolutely agree it's going to need something like that. But I don't want to put those breaks in until I've got more of this built. Yes, up to the edge. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. Cardoodles, welcome in. Whoops, that doesn't help. I thought I had more there. I'm having an okay day. I hope your day is doing okay as well. Up to the edge will help with the cascades. Yep. Of course, the phrase "to the edge" keeps making me think of the Primals and said music track. For those who don't know what that is, look it up on YouTube. It's an awesome, awesome music track. Goes back from her pile of big floofy pillows. Ooh, floofy pillows. Ooh, they're floofy late. A wandering trader has arrived nearby. Where? Let's find out what he's got. Yes, I did install the data pack from Vanilla Tweaks that tells you when a wandering trader is nearby. Hey, dude, where are you? Where are you? The definition of nearby might need checking. Oh, there he is. He's in the ocean. Maybe he's just worried that I'm going to actually, A, purchase everything I can from him and then murder him. Ooh, mini-cut copper. Oh, might have to get that. Not so sure. Not so worried about those. Mini barrels, yeah. Yeah, mini-cut copper and mini barrels, definitely. Just got back from visit brother and stepfather, needing to get your foot up and rest. That sounds like a good thing. Look after yourself, Cardoodles, and thank you for the lurk. Right, I need a barrel and a cut copper. Cut copper. There it is. And some money. That's not... Why does my wallet not have any money in it? It doesn't even have a bat head. It's got wither skeleton skulls though. I won't kill you. I want to trade. I feel Blackclad that there's a word "yet" missing in that statement. No Lego, plenty of mini blocks. Exactly. Whee. Yes. I'll take one of those. And one of those. Mini barrels are always useful for decorating, and a cut copper is going to be good. We have a clobberpuss in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch one of those. Anything else in here? Why are you selling mini TNT? Who knows? You're selling coral. I really don't want to be underwater here. Weekly, mono and low stats. Okay. Yada. Oh dear, the wandering trader has mysteriously had an accident. Not sure. There it is. Hi, you two. Hi. You've been abandoned. You've been so abandoned. I'm sorry. What trader? I saw no trader. Exactly. Somebody just abandoned these llamas around here. I've got to save the llamas. Save the llamas from the nightmares. Do I have a fence post around here somewhere? Yes. Save the llamas! Save the world! Trying to remember, do I need to... Yeah, I might as well make friends with these guys. Hi. 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 For when? For when? No. Trader went to a small 7-Eleven upstate. There we are. I have made friends. Traders never go to a farm. They go to a 7-Eleven. Friends. Yes. For when? Marriage. No. Can't put that one there, so let's put it here. Let's put another one there. One there. Let's put a couple of the big drip leaf in. So. What do we think? Would cattails be a good thing to add? Oh, interesting. You can't place them on pale moss. I'm thinking of doing the sort of cattails style that that Mumbo did. Yeah? Yeah. I think cattails is probably a good idea. I need candles. And copper chains. And then we're going to have to go on a side quest. Possibly 2 side quests. Because I'm not sure I have any brown dye. I am not Elkhorn. I don't keep a chest of dyes. That's full. That's too 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 full. That one. How do I not have... Huh. Hi, Kay! Welcome in. Do I even have cocoa beans? Yes, I do. Do I have jungle logs? Yes, I do. Hey, what do you know? I might actually have useful materials here. No, these go back in here. I think I need to go on a side quest. Side quest! Mostly because I ain't got no... lily pads. Why, Mojang, do we not have a way of getting more lily pads that's replaceable? Also, oh, is that a fish? Yeah. I mean, we have everything. We have all sorts of things that are replaceable, but not lily pads. Also, how many creaking hearts have I got? 2. Okay. Aren't lily pads fishable? Oh yeah, they are. This is not a green stream. I know you said earlier that I was that you thought I was green, but that does not mean I plan on fishing. Be nice if we could bone meal lily pads and spread them like bushes. Yes, that would be nicer. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna harvest the sugarcane, however. Because I have a need for a ridiculous amount of sugarcane. Mojang are full of inconsistencies. You can snip all the vines except the original ones. Yep. Hey Henry, welcome in. Speaking of Mojang, they've announced that we have another Minecraft Live coming on May the 30th. Let's go. That squirrel ain't right for not fishing the thing that they want. Yes, but I don't have... I need quite a lot of it, Blacklad. But yeah, we've got a another Minecon coming up on May 30th. Apparently during TwitchCon. Not Minecon. Minecraft Live. Which feels like it might be the Sulfur Cube release. No, it's this one. Minecraft Lies. Yes. Right. Side quest. I need lily pads, and I'm not going to get any here. And thank you for that follow. This way. Trying to remember if I've left access to my old tunnel network. Is it British Empire time? Yes, I'm going to seek out important things and steal them. Yes, I did leave my old tunnel network around. No, I didn't. This is not my old tunnel network. Huh. I used to have a tunnel around here that led back over to a whole heap of other things. There. Trapped. Nope, that's not it. Scott hums Elgar as he heads off to another land. Yep. Problem is, I can't remember where my other land was. Right, hold on. Where does that tunnel come out? There it is. Oh, it's over there. Okay. If in doubt, use the camera count to remember where you're going. I'm sorry, please narrow that down. What have we been accused of this time? Yes. Right. Somewhere back here. There it is. Friend! Or tunnel network. Also, lunch! Hey, lunch! This one. Let me turn up the gamma so that we can see where we're going. Tunnel networks that cross over with each other. Just heard a bit about that in the stream this morning. However, the grueling work followed took details right out of your memory banks. Oh dear. Scots meets a native and greets them in the traditional fashion with his sword. Yep. Well, it's not so much a native. I greet some of the local fauna by turning it into lunch. Bing, 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 bing. I'm hoping this is the right tunnel. If it's not, it's a very long walk to the wrong place. It feels like it's the right direction. But Scots, people are fauna, yes. Why is there a dead end? Hasten, Lily. Why? Why? Yes, I agree, Black Lad. Why is there a dead end?
Bricks, my old arch enemy.
Here we find Scotsman being confused by his own tunnel network. That doesn't look like a fun place. Bing, 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 bing. Bingity, 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 boing. Bingity, 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 boing. God, I hope I'm going in the right direction. Ah, yes, the Victorian practice of cannibalism. Usually of resources, but not always. Why is there a four-way? Good lord. And we have a Fletchinder in chat for those who might want their Pokemon again. Oh. And Feg on a 400 stream streak, distracting Mary with a rampaging Scots and fleeing straight into a blanket jail. Yep, past Scots is Trolling's version of Scots. I keep finding things that make no sense. Ow. Nah. Trumpers Fnurbles is on cooldown. The side quest has become a, why is that there? Yes. If I'm right, and I usually am not, but I hope I am, there's two possibilities about where I'm going to end up. I'm either going to end up at a bastion, which I think I might actually be. This is not the tunnel I'm looking for! It's the wrong tunnel! It's the wrong tunnel, Gromit! Right. Everyone, turn around. We've gone to the wrong place. Tell me when you reach Mornington Crescent. I think I just did. I was looking for my tunnel that takes me out to the opposite end of nowhere, where I happen to have another portal that leads to a mangrove swamp. Yes, exactly. Throws this quest around. Yep. I'm gonna turn this crest around and head to the opposite direction. So I shouldn't have turned left at that four-way intersection. I should have just gone straight ahead. I knew I should have gone straight. Right. Come on. Well, we know that intersection's name. Yeah. Albuquerque. Except I shouldn't have taken the left turn at Albuquerque. Straight to the funny farm. That's the other one. Now, there's two possibilities here. And that's not the one I want. If I'm right... Nope, that's a dead end. I'm wrong. This is not the portal I'm looking for. This is not the portal I'm looking for. Like, oh, and I haven't got... I left my pocket bed behind. This leads to the overworld. But this leads to... the portal I'm looking for. Oh. This is the portal I'm looking for. Well, I failed successfully. Alright, everyone remember where we parked. Minus 4,700, minus 6,000. Well, 600. Task failed successfully. Exactly. Thank you, Raymond. One of the two. Right. Nibbles. Chat. Very often, yes. Here, we find the elusive lily pads that we came here for. I feel like I should, you know, steal a piece of a tree and turn it into a boat. Frog! Not what I was looking for, but still fun. Did I get to? Yes, I did. Excellent. You're less the dread pirate and more the lost pirate. Yes. A frog or a great horny toad? Frog. What is the quest? The quest is the search for lily pads. Fnurbles and the great search for lily pads. Found a good supply of fish as well. Go fishing. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's been suggested, Elkhorn. There's just one minor problem. It takes forever. That said, there wasn't a huge amount of lily pads. African and pure. What is the ground speed of an unladen Fnurble? African or European? Oh, there's one. Let me in! I seem to have found the only swamp without a decent supply of lily pads. But it did have a drowned. Not what I was after. Weathered or scraped. Weathered or exposed. Look, don't expose your Fnurbles on stream. You can get into trouble for that. Looks at charge sheet. Uh-huh. Here we find Scotsman in a boat, stealing every lily pad that he can from this area. What are we up to? 35. That's almost a decent amount. Says the man with multiple exposed Fnurbles. Excuse me? Again, your world and not stealing. You say that, but I plan on probably resetting this area of the world eventually anyway. This, for those who aren't aware of it, is well outside what I consider to be my normal world border. It's also more fun. Yeah. Also, see also the jokes about going full British Empire. I shall find an area, strip it of its resources, and then forget it exists. This isn't stealing, it's fnurbling with style. Oh my. It's a kind of fnurbling, fnurbling, fnurbling. Dao, dao, dao. Speaking of bad singing, I saw that Ireland are not going to be showing the Eurovision Song Contest for a number of reasons that classes as politics and therefore not part of this channel. However, the comedy element is apparently they're going to be showing Father Ted instead. Which is one of those, wait, what? Oh no. Yeah, that was my thought. I think about the only thing that really upsets me, and honestly I don't think I have a problem because I think the UK is still going to show it, is Father Ted. Apparently Parov Stellar have done some music for the interval act. And they're a fantastic Euro swing band. Electro swing, Euro swing, one of the three. So I actually feel sorry for them because they're a really good band. No, I'm thinking of electro swing. Might as well take the boat home with me. I didn't come here for a boat, but I might as well. Oh, Father Ted is a TV series. It's a comedy about a very, very, I want to say inept priest. Right, what are we up to? Stack and 9. Hey, that's pretty good going. Let's grab a couple more and then consider this to have been a successful raiding party. Ooh. Way more here. So occasionally I come to this area and steal the mud. While we're here, we might as well steal the rooted mud. Because, to be honest, that's a useful thing to steal. Irish priest who has a parish on an Irish island. Yep. I probably do, Raven. I'm just not sure it ever actually had a decent supply of lily pads in it. Because lily pads are not one of those things that I actively am able to get hold of very easily. Yeah, me neither. I should probably check. But, gluten-free muddy mangrove roots, as Elk would put it. Oh, and we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. It's either that or free-range muddy mangrove roots. Ooh. Decent supply in that section. Gluten-free muddy mangrove roots. Because of course they are. Oh, I'd already raided that pile. For all your muddy mangrove root sourcing, find yourself a good weave mangrove area, and then raid it for everything you can. Packed mud has wheat in it, so yes. This is the gluten-free version because it doesn't have wheaty dirt. This is near the wheaty dirt version. Your solution to broadcasting is to bring Eurovision as true neutral news. I can see that. Until Elk gave that full explanation, Kel, I didn't really understand it either. I didn't realise that there was actually a specific reason for why it would be classed as gluten-free. Blame Sydney. Excellent. Sydney, it's your fault. How are we doing? A stack of 15 of muddy mangrove roots, which I think will be useful for the stuff we're doing anyway. It's all Sydney's fault. And here we find the remains of what's happened when a Scotsman has visited an area. Oh look, there's a large amount of mud gone missing. Just a wee tad of the mud missing. Alright. Now for my next question. Can we find our nether portal? It's up on the roof of this forest somewhere. I know I've got the coordinates. It's just a matter of getting up here first. There it is. Should collect mangrove while I'm here too. I'll come back for that later, Elk. First problem is, how do I get out of here? Ah, yeah, this way. Boingy, boingy, boingy. I mean, I officially came for the lily pads. I will probably do a mangrove dig at some point soon anyway. I tend to do resource gathering like that off stream usually. The only reason I went for the lily pads now was because I really need them. And then squirrel happened. Yes. Here we find Scotsman. Doing what Scotsman does best. Squirreling. Ooh, blackstone. That's a supply of blackstone that I haven't mined out, so I will probably come back through here at some point as well. I would really like to get a trading area and gold farm up at some point. Although first I suspect I really should build the Cherry Picker Memorial Blaze Farm. There are many things that I should do. You'd think after 4 and a bit years I'd have actually gotten some decent infrastructure into this place. Ahem. I mean, I have some good infrastructure. I've got a decent I've got a decent nether stem farm. I've got decent moss farms. I've got a very decent iron farm. I've got several villager breeders. I've gotten lost already. No, it's this way. I have a muddy brick farm. Yes. A wheaty dirt farm. Whee! That's Sanity's grotto. Not a good place to duck out. I need to get back to the overworld briefly to get rid of darkness, so let's go to Lagville because that's got a bed right next to the portal. Ow. Bed. Height limit for building is 319. What? Minecraft, why do you think I'm trying to place a block at the height limit? Minecraft, go home. You're drunk. Even more than the squirrel is. One of these days I should get a decent... Oh, I've got the designs for that. Dagnabbit. Why haven't I built that yet? I have the design for a cactus farm. But then again, I also have the designs for a thingamy farm. Can anyone remember what the definition for thingy is? Creaking! Resin, yes. God Lord. Is that fully grown? Age 2. No. I'm waiting for one more age. Right. Don't need mangrove planks. No. That? No, that's not the mangrove chest. That's the mangrove chest. That goes back in there. The leather can go into this random chest here. The hoe can go back into the shulker. The shulker? The ender chest, even. The llamas are staring at me. Go figure. Oh, I also have... I do have an actual farm for the seeds from sniffers. Because that's in Lagville. Not Lagville, that's in the Caldera. Where am I going? Wrong place. Hey, Mad! Welcome in. I will now that I'm back into the right cave, Kel. But thank you for the reminder. And I've built the Axolotl breeder. True. Granted, it's very manual, but then again, I don't think you can do anything but with axolotls. Right. What I would like to do is also... I'm going to place that there. Place this underneath it. And get dropped into the water by the drip leaf. I am going to put a cactus flower on there. That's nice. I like that. That's cool. Drop leaf. Yeah. Drop leaf living down to its name. Right. And some bone meal. Ooh. Easier to take stuff out. once we've got a decent amount in. Goodness, that added a lot by way of structure. Not putting the flowers on top of... Whoops. I think I'll do a mix, Kel. Some on chains, some on trapdoors. Granted, I've only got the 5, so I might actually have to build that cactus flower farm in a minute. But I'm also going to hopefully find that those cocoa leaves have, or cocoa beans have aged, so that I can age my, so that I can turn my candles brown and then make some cattails. I'm having a lot of trouble wording today, apparently. Let's put away the clay because we're done with that on this layer. And I don't need mangrove leaves, so I'm going to put those in here. Thank you for the dictionary. Will you just age? Fnurble it. Oh. Well, apparently you can't bone meal. Oh, that is old. Okay, that is fully grown. Stop hoarding dictionaries. Don't have enough leather for all of them. Just build yourself a hoglin farm. Yay, brown candles. Now we can work on the fnurbling cattails. I have 1 copper chain. Wax blocks of copper. I should probably start cooking this copper at some point. New music, yes. That looks interesting. There's all sorts of interesting things in that latest snapshot. The ability to open up local games to network in a much easier way seems interesting. Where am I going? I want to go this way. I think there was something... Oh, yes. The friends list. The friends list sounds like it might be really useful. Also, the fact that they've done the sensible and said... and put in a no, you can't send friend requests option as a thing. Just into the settings. Well, you're in the wrong place. Something tells me that the axolotl are going to get stuck in there. Oh well. I mean, they're going to get stuck on all sorts of things. As long as they don't get stuck in a way that allows them to die, we're okay. That's not a piece of chain. Let's try that again. Thank you for the lurk, Midna. Oh, and we have a spirit. Is that a spirit bomb or a spiritum? Spiritum. It is a rare. Okay. You probably want to catch it. Right. That's feeling good. I like that. I need something at the back here. And I think I should have Spirit Tomb. Okay. I only saw one T, though. At which point, it feels like it's a Spirit Om. Spiritum Sanctus Filiamentum. What type of leaves should I have coming down into a cave? Azalea? I feel like azalea coming all the way down is probably the right thing. Hanging roots. Yes, hanging roots is probably a good idea, and I can do that just by bone mealing that azalea and flowering azalea. Yeah. Because I've been putting rooted dirt. And an upside down derp tree because derp. So because I've been putting in rooted dirt, I can just get my hanging roots by bone mealing rooted dirt. Yay! Useful things. Azalea leaves. I think azalea leaves coming in down here. And then once we've got the azalea leaves, we can add some glowberries in. So. Glowberry vines. Yeah, those will be added, I think, once we've got the leaves in. Let's put all of this into here. I only have 2 leaves left. That's probably not helpful. Sorry, 2 leaves, 2 candles. But then again, I've got more candles. I just don't have the brown dye yet. It's rare for that to happen, Kel. Right. Azalea. No. Azalea. Yes. Oh, hey, I found my lily pads. Oh, nibbles. I'm gonna get that hoe back out again. Actually, this one's the Silk Touch hoe, so that makes a difference. Dag fnurble it. I can't believe that I actually had the... Well done, never expected those to be in plant stuff. Yeah, yeah. So this is what I mean by derp tree. Look at the angle of that tree. It's half falling over. At least this one doesn't have leaves that are disconnected. Oh, no, there they are. Leaves that are disconnected. It just looks like it's a tree that's basically a complete utter derp. It's been a while since I have called them that, I think. Mostly because it's been a while since I've worked with them. Primarily because they're all derp. Here we find the classic derp tree. Derp tree. Woohoo. When you grow them, they will end up derp trees. Woohoo. You will wonder how the heck they grew this way. Right, let's try that. Go on. And again. Yep. Upside is that it's more wood on average than an oak tree, and it's all reachable from ground level. True, they never grow They never grow to ridiculous heights. I, however, don't care about the wood this time round. I am just getting all of the leavery. Leavery? The foliage. Hey, TGM. Welcome in. Since this is my world and I am the derp. I am the derp. Wow. Right. So, let's start with some azalea. Going down like this. Like so. And then we'll drop into the water. And bring a little bit down like that. TGM on a 185 stream streak. Gone in a flash. Not quite fast enough, though. You've been caught by the Merry White House bot. Thank you for that streak, though, TGM. And Blast is off to get some sleep. Look after yourself, Blast. And good night to you as well, Mad. Look after yourself. Take care. Right, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. The exiting pun will be here any time now. Right, I need those. I am going to use the azalea logs, also known as oak, to make some fences. There we are. Here it is. What did the professor say when his student asked if pyramids were essentially squares? Yes, but only up to a point. Oh. Yep. Good night, Blast. Don't question you brought pyramids into this. I mean, why would I ever question that? Rides around on her horse waiting for her baby to grow. Ritsu is having fun with the horses there, I'm sure. What if it's not a square-based pyramid? Did the Egyptian... did any of the Egyptian pyramids ever not be square-based? Some of those words are in the right order. Can't guarantee the rest of them. Oh, no. Let's try that again. I actually wanted to place a fence here. And another one there. Ah, Popeye. That was the film that we were talking about the other day that was ancient. God, my brain links together things in strange ways. That's looking pretty cool. I think we need a tree here, and probably a tree here. But I think the next thing is glowberries. I made some fish tacos last night, and grateful little schnooks swam right past them. Oh, Elkhorn. No, that's Silk Touch. If I want more of these, I need Fortune. I think you get more if you use fortune on these. I might be wrong. Yep, you do. And 3 spare, so I'm just going to bring out 3 more. 3 more. Make some more candles. Glowberries, glowberries. Wherefore art thou? Glowberries. There we are. Don't have a good supply of those. Fortunately, I am fairly sure I saw a stack of bone blocks. There we are. And I need some shears. There we are. Shears. That's because you're supposed to bring them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah. Way too close. For some reason, my brain just said Lilo and Stitch. Was it Lilo and Stitch where she was feeding them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? My god, I got that reference! There'll be a small amount of, just pudge. Right. I actually got that reference. Half scared by that. Right. I'd say 40 glowberries is a good start. Let's have a quick nap. And then start putting in one of you here, one of you here, 2 there. That's why we can't give it tuna. I might. Oh, you can't place them. I keep forgetting you can't place glowberries on leaves. Right. Let's start snipping a couple of these so that they stay short. Some of them I'm going to let grow out. That one, for example, not that one. And then once they've grown out, we will adjust them to appropriate length. And then maybe even add in some of the berries so that they actually provide some light in this area. Because we're kind of short on light. I could do with another barrel. Either that... Why do I still have a mangrove boat in my inventory? I swear I end up with stuff that I didn't plan on. Nope. You'll do. Actually. It feels like a bad place to put it. I've got a chest of random over here, which already has a boat in it. Of course it does. Oh, why? Why does it have 2 clocks in it? Apparently I've been keeping time with that chest. Sticks out. Oh, hey, pile of dark oak leaves. And a bamboo raft. I keep that... And we have a wild Lumion in chat, for those who might be trying to catch one of those. Oh, sorry, Lumenion. Monotype. Making it a weekly. Lumion, Lumenion. One of the three is accurate. As long as it's not Lumierion, at which point you end up with a sassy French candlestick. I said it. I don't have any of the pale moss in my inventory. No candlestickmon yet. Yet being important there. I mean, it's Pokemon. They've got... There's only so long that they can go before they have to have everything. No, I lie. That was Gen 5. Ah, of course. I feel like I should be double-checking where these bees are. But equally, we can always replace them. Chandelier. Sounds like something out of... Right. Okay. Ooh, hold on. I don't have any of the rooted dirt in my inventory, or coarse dirt. How am I short on... Did I really use up nearly a stack of rooted dirt already? Don't fnurble it. Ow. That was not the direction to be walking. Let's try that again. Litwick. Looks nothing like a professor. Oh no, that might be Flitwick. Might be wrong. I was going to make that mossy cobble, but pale moss is there now, so it might as well be. Let's swap that for that. That feels a bit unlikely. Litwick is a candle mon. Yeah, not surprised. I was trying to finish off this corner, and then got distracted by doing the arch. Because of course I did. I swear I'm not entirely squirrel. It's just significant percentage squirrel. Squirrel. Yep. The other few percent being rum. Wow. Accurate, but wow. That one feels like it should be. Not that. Right. How did that end up over there? How's that looking? Ooh, that's looking like a nice arched cave entrance now. That's better. I should work on the area above all of that in a minute, but let's finish with the stuff that is here. Notably this lot. dirt. And where's the pale moss? There it is. Bit more mossy cobble, I think. Didn't I have some... Yes, I did. And we have a dance party.
Shut it out, plug it in, press start and we're flying. No use for your wars and stuff, 'cause we build digital castles in the sky. As we float on timeless satellites. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live.
Can't dance party in the dark. Wait, hold on. That's the right time for a dance party. Oh! That's... It's good.
Virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live.
Hey, Blending! Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. You catch us in the middle of a dance party. This track always gets a dance party. Really need to give us ways of dancing. There we are. Always a good dance party with that one. I realised I never put any flowering azalea leaves into there. Okay, let's try that again without falling off the edge. Let's put one there. And next week, Scott's just dance stream. No. It's alright. The closest we get to a dance stream is when I dance with the Ravagers. My brain just went, here we find Scotsman in the critically acclaimed film Dances with Ravagers. Goodness, is it really 200 o'clock? Yes, okay. Thank you, Raven. I'm going to get some of these leaves in and then consider Pretty's mode. Little Red, welcome in and thank you for that 17 months of subscription. I had to do the reading there. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing... I'm cornering myself here. I hope you're doing well. Flowering a bit. So... First Nation dance. Scott's First Nation name is Dances with Ravagers. Yeah, that feels accurate. The alternative would be Dances with Fnurbles. Give me that back. I think we're doing okay. Fnurbles with... I am not fnurbling with Ravagers. Not in public. Fnurbling with Ravagers can get you in trouble, Kel. That feels like it shouldn't be there. There we are. Is that good? Is that good? I don't want that one. Let's take that one out. Okay. I think we've reached a point where this cave is about as good as it's going to get. Or at least for this level. Petter gets involved, it's a whole thing. Don't ask him to do that again. Ahem. Look, they promised not to press charges, Elkhorn. But only if I didn't do it again. I'm going to pick up my pocket bed so I don't forget it. I'm going to leave this barrel of materials here because barrel of materials. Wasn't meaning that, and there's a euphemism. Get your mind out the gutter. Uh-huh. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Right, I am going to... Petter not pressing charges. Impossible. Okay. Let's head for the airship. And then, once we're in the airship, let's get the camera count into Pretty's mode. Come on. Top of this water bubble elevator is here somewhere. There it is. I still love this airship. It's gorgeous. Right. To Pretty's mode. Come on. Oh, I forgot to preload today. Hey! And the camera count. Oh, wow. Generally wasn't. Not complaining. That is a Pokemon in chat. Scotsman to the Pretty's mobile. I love this. I mean, we've still got the rest of the cave to put in, but that is just nice. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who are after their special ones. Okay, that, once we've got some water coming over the edge and the whole of this area done to the same sort of level, and the derp trees across the top, so that we've got dappled sunlight coming in, is just going to be ridiculously awesome. I am very, very happy with the way this cave looks. It feels like a lush cave. Except it feels like a ridiculously over-the-top lush cave. It's a lush cave next generation. Lush cave, the next generation. Wheaton! Nope, sorry. Wheaty dirt ton! I love that. That's going to be really cool. And I love the sort of view from sort of up here, where you're sort of looking down into it as well. And of course, for those who haven't seen it for a while, airship. Extra lush cave. Yep. And Art Deco building. Good. And because this isn't a Grian build, the backside of the Art Deco building complete with the road. Can we get a schematic of the ship for reason? Yes. I actually have plans, Tor. So, I know I've mentioned it in the past. That explains where the run went. So, this front section, up to the point where it's got the walkway to the back, I'm using Bobby for okay. This front section has always reminded me of the Bloody Raven. And I wanted to do a variant of this, which is just the front section. So a smaller airbag and a smaller airship. Almost a sort of scout or almost like a parcels vessel. But yeah, this is... I use Bobby. I know that a lot of people are moving to Voxy nowadays. Depending on availability, because I know it's not available for some versions. Let's have a look at this in the dark. I want to see this in the dark. Okay, that's nice. As it gets darker, that's really cool. Use Distant Horizons. I understand a lot of people have been unhappy with Distant Horizons because of issues with it by way of just not being optimized and having far too much that it stores. I have never tried it, so I don't know. Okay, in the dark, that looks even cooler. I'm going to ignore the fact that there's a skeleton there on the grounds that I've logged off with my normal account. So I don't know how the skeletons got spawned. I thought spectators didn't cause mobs to spawn. Tried it, crashes with some other mods. There we are. Right. We have, however, reached that point in stream where it is time. It is time.
It is time
for me to wrap up. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely fantastic having you all here, as always. Hold on, I'm going to hit that button so that we don't end up in the middle of ads in the middle of all of this wrapping up. Thank you to everyone for joining me. It is very much lovely having you all here. I thoroughly enjoy all the chaos that goes with having all of you in chat during these. And, of course, all the scurrying that goes on to cause my wallet and the bats in it to whimper every time a charity event comes along. Because all the goodness. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back here in the Madness World, continuing either... Sorry. Alarms. I forgot to mute that. Continuing either the Lush Cave or maybe spending a little bit of time working on the Creaking Lab. We will see which of the two we do. Both are going to be fun builds. Incoming! Yes. That's just to remind me I need to go and take some pills. Because that's the way it goes. Let's see. Flip a coin. Let's see. Which of these two do we go for? Moon it is. Right. Oh yeah, I never cleared that up. Oh no, we raided Moon 5 days ago. Whoopsie. Right. I am going to send us on a raid to the absolutely fantastic Gabezilla, who we haven't seen for a few days, but does some amazing, lovely builds, and is a fantastic person and wonderful streamer. Where are we? They're down here somewhere. There we are. Either way, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. You are all amazing. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.